Yo guys, what is up? Soy back with another video, and I just placed 19th in the solo cash cup, winning $200. And one thing that I could definitely attribute that success to was VOD viewing. Now, if you guys don't know what VOD viewing is, it's pretty much where you record your gameplay, and then after the tournament is over or after the game is over, you look at it, see what you did right and see what you did wrong, learn from your mistakes, and then improve from there. And trust me, I know a lot of you guys aren't doing that right now, but you 100% should. And in this video, I actually had another friend of mine, Nate, VOD review 2 of my games from the solo cash cup, so I can learn from it, and trust me, you guys can learn from it as well. So before this video starts, if you could drop a like and also drop a sub to Nate, because I have a challenge right now. He currently has about 800 subscribers, and if we could get him to 1,000 subscribers in 24 hours, then I myself will VOD review one of you guys that comments your Twitter, and I'll DM your Twitter, and we could get things started. So trust me, this is your road to success. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Nate, because we are both two insane resources that you guys can use in preparation for the platform cash cups as well as solo FNCS on console. One tip I have for VOD reviewing is just to create an alternate Twitch account that nobody has to know about and stream on that, and then look over your games on your phone or on your laptop. That's what I do personally. It's good to VOD review yourself, but it's also good to have someone else look at your games from another perspective to see what you did wrong, because sometimes as much as you VOD review, you may not know what you did wrong, but having the other perspective is really important. And in this video, I'm just gonna be watching over my VOD review. You guys can easily learn from it, trust me, because I did win $200, and I'm sure a lot of you want to do the same thing. So watch the end of the video, and yeah, let's get into it.
So right here is game 1. Soy does land steamy stacks, and I do advise you guys not to copy other people's landing spots. You guys should find a spot that's good for you.
Guys, I cannot stress this enough. The last thing that you should be copying is another person's landing spot and loot path. I mean, why would you want to land at the same spot as them? I mean, at the end of the day, I'll just be contesting you, and you need to find a spot that pretty much works for you, that suits your needs. I'll leave an info card on the screen right now, how to find a landing spot pretty much and how to master it. So watch that video, and do not land steamy just because I land steamy. And yeah, let's continue on. This is a great analysis so far.
One thing I noticed while watching Soy's VOD is that he always lands in this window, and this is part of his early game strategy. You guys need to make sure you have an early game strategy and truly understand your drop spot. This will eliminate chances of you dying off spawn.
Guys, you definitely want to have a clear early game strategy. For example, I try to always aim for that window because I know that gives me the best chances of surviving if someone does land in my building, and if no one lands in my building, that's still the fastest way to loot it. So yeah, for example, Benji Fishy lands at Lazy Lake, but he always aims for a certain house, and to be even more specific, he always tries to land at a certain spot in the house. So trust me, you want to have that down and just think about what's the most effective. Try different landing spots and see what house or what spot inside of that house is the most effective.
So after getting 2 eliminations off spawn, Soy does have to rotate because the zone is very far, as you guys can see, and you do not want to get into any storm fights in your first game when you're trying to drop that high kill game. You want to take fights that you know that you can win and fights that aren't RNG. So Soy is going to focus on rotating here, but he does get caught up in a storm fight, and we're going to go see what happens there. So like I said, Soy does get into a storm fight, and these type of fights are just not good because he starts getting third party and actually gets very low here, and this is a very bad mistake. This can grief your whole tournament, and you do not want to take storm fights. Soy should have just got into zone here and probably held the kid that was in storm and would have possibly killed him, but this just wasn't the play.
Yeah, I definitely agree that was one of the biggest mistakes that I made this tournament. Thank you for pointing that out, and now in my first game, I'll definitely try to avoid storm fights as much as possible because it's so easy to just die even if you're better. The third parties are crazy and you're losing health by the second.
As soon as Soy hears this dude gets cracked, he knows that he needs this elimination to do well in this game. So he's going to get into his box, and he just piece controls, gets the back wall, and easily gets the elimination.
Yeah, that is another really useful tip. You have to read your opponents, and you have to make that decision really fast. I was at 200 mats with low HP, and you just cannot hesitate on this situation. Just make a decision, don't be hesitant, don't be indecisive, and just go for whatever one is in your gut.
You guys need to watch what Soy does right here when he's going to try to go for the man's wall. He's going to drop down, and he's going to swing his pickaxe, but make sure to bring back out his gun in case he edits out, because a lot of people have their wall pre-edited, and as soon as you drop, they'll just hit you. So make sure you have your shotgun ready, and always use this tactic when box fighting.
The biggest sign that I know someone is a bot is when they just go up to my wall and start spamming their pickaxe without switching to their shotgun or switching to their AR, because that's just a free shot for me. All I have to do is peanut butter peek, but if you have your shotgun out in between when you pickaxe, it's a lot scarier for the person on the other side.
In these solo cash cups, especially in your first game, if you see someone boxing up, 9 times out of 10 they are scared of you and they are shaking in their pants, so this can be an easy elimination for you. So Soy is about to get W keyed here. He's popping his big pot, so he's gonna expand out and crash pad away, and he's gonna make sure he gets this big pot off so he can have a good chance at winning the fight.
I will let you guys in on one tip, and that's how I disengage using crash pads. All I do is go in a box, place a ramp, crash pad away, and the most important part is to break my crash pad so they can't follow you. So yeah, that's one thing I do to disengage, because I am a passive player.
Real reason why Soy rotated early is because he knows that he can hold kids just like this. This guy actually ends up trying to W key Soy, but the initial damage that Soy got with his AR helps him easily take out this guy.
Guys, you cannot get scared of kids like this. Is your first game, he's guaranteed a bot. Watch what I do to him, he's quick dead.
Soy is very smart here. He knows he has a lot of mats and he also has an RPG, but he will not be able to hold height because just look at the zone, and I'm pretty sure the zone keeps going farther. Soy is getting pretty low on mats and he needs a refresh, and the only time you should really aggro someone endgame is when you need a kill.
Yeah, you're right. I probably should have tanked zone a bit, maybe for 1 or 2 ticks. But yeah, that's what I actually noticed through a lot of my games, is that I was kind of afraid to take zone damage.
So it is finally a 1v1 and Soy is trying to shoot the guy out even though they are above water, and this makes him lose the fight. He should have boxed up and tried to find a better way to break him out or make him drop down, but that just wasn't the play. But Soy, this was a great first game, and this is a great game to start your cash cup.
Yo, thank you so much, Nate, for the VOD review on me. It really helped me out, and even though it was a decent game, like, I still got a 12 kill second place. There were a lot of mistakes that I made and a lot of things that I could definitely improve on. Thank you so much, but that wasn't even the full VOD review. If you want to see the full thing, head over to his channel. He also VOD reviews other players like Shixon as well as Endless TK, 2 amazing players that have been popping off this season. So trust me, subscribe to him, watch his videos, because you will definitely get better. But you also will get better by watching me and like my skills. I just got 19th place, so if you want to see that video, there's an info card right now. And that's all I can say, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you want to do good in the platform cash cups or in FNCS. So yeah, that's all I can say, guys. Peace.